continue. But there is one thing we should pay attention to. Sankalpa Shakti is completely unbiased, meaning it functions in all cases by fulfilling all desires, the bad as well as the good. Therefore, when we begin to notice our thoughts and wishes coming to fruition, we should be very careful, as the following story illustrates. A traveler took a rest from his journey under a tree. But this was no ordinary tree. It was a Kalpa Vriksha, a wishing tree. As the traveler thought to himself, how pleasant a cool breeze would be now, he at once felt a soft, gentle breeze around him. A short while later, he felt hungry and thirsty, and imagined how marvelous a good meal and a refreshing drink would taste to him now. And the next moment, the desired meal was beside him. The traveler ate and drank, and as he felt tired afterwards, he looked around for a comfortable place to sleep, and a soft bed was already there. The man thought nothing about where all these gifts had come from, or why. He simply accepted them unthinkingly. When he woke up, dusk was already falling. Worried, he looked around, and suddenly the thought came to him that perhaps a wild tiger was lying in wait amongst the trees and would attack him. No sooner did he have the thought than a tiger sprang out of the trees and killed him. His thoughts were realized straight away in this instant also. When our wishes are fulfilled in a flash, when we are successful, when our problems are resolved as if by themselves, when people are well disposed towards us, and when we are accepted, honored, and respected, then we should be happy about these things, but also allow healthy circumspection to prevail, because it is at this point that the quote-unquote wishing tree of the Anahata chakra begins to bear fruit. After we have reached this level, it is particularly important that we think, wish, and speak only positively, because, as has been previously mentioned, Sankalpa Shakti can bring both the good as well as the bad. The story about a monkey who, in his foolishness, wished for something that later resulted in a big problem should also serve as a warning for us to exercise caution in our wishful thinking. Another story just for you. One day, a snake charmer went into the forest to catch a snake for use in his act. Soon he found a very large cobra that he caught and placed in a basket. Carefully, he covered the basket, tied it securely, and set out for home. As it was a very hot day, the man decided to take a rest under a shady tree. But a monkey, who loved honey more than anything else in the world, was sitting in a tree top. When he saw the basket, he was certain there was honey in it. Now he had only one thought and one wish. How can I get hold of that honey? In his mind, he was already imagining how he would enjoy this sweet delicacy. Through the power of his thinking, his wish was actually fulfilled. The man got up briefly and left his basket, and the monkey immediately took advantage of the opportunity to take the basket. With a big jump, he sprang down from the branch, grabbed the basket, and climbed back up the tree again as high as he could. Horrified, the snake charmer gestured to him to let the basket fall, but the monkey only gloated over his success. Full of anticipation now for the expected pleasure, he opened the basket and froze in horror as an angry cobra rose from it hissing. Now the monkey just sat there, not daring to move, and he had only one thought. How can I get rid of this basket again? Within a split second, his original desire had vanished, That for which he had so ardently wished, he now wanted to get rid of at any cost. And many people behave in this way. They wish for things without proper reflection or knowledge and soon find that what they wished for has resulted in a critical or painful situation. One example of this is when someone falls in love, and in their passion they think that they have found the sun and the moon. Unfortunately, such unions very often end in argument and divorce. Therefore, only ever wish for that which will bring you lasting happiness and contentment. A clear view of the consequences of our thoughts and wishes accompanies the development of the Ajna Chakra, which is our eyebrow center, the third eye. When the feelings of the heart are combined with the reason and insight, we avoid the previously mentioned dangers. And until the Anahata Chakra opens, it is not possible for the Ajna Chakra, the center of mental energy and power of thoughts, to develop its full potential. Pardon me. Every action, every word, all feelings and thoughts, the hiccups, should be filtered through the Anahata Chakra and be enlightened by bhakti, by loving devotion, and jnana, knowing wisdom. Jnana is unable to feel anything without bhakti, and bhakti is blind without jnana. Where love and knowledge join forces, that is, there is completeness. Understanding and kindness leads us directly to the divine. And with those wonderful stories and commentary by Vishwaguruji, I thank you all for listening, and we'll continue our reading next time.